What stood out to you last night from
All right.
President Trump's remarks?
Well, first off the bat, I am so excited to be here and so happy to be involved in this really, really important effort that I have respected and admired for so many years. So, really glad to be here, really glad to be involved in all of this. So, the president last night, he did make a nice hat tip to a balanced budget, which I appreciated. He said he would balance the budget, he would address the debt. However, as we know, and has been the case for so many years, the revenues and expenditures that he talked about in his address just don't add up. He has a lot of tax cuts and some spending initiatives that are extremely expensive, going to cost us a lot or increase the deficit quite a bit. And then on the other side, the savings that he talks about are quite either very small, although dramatic, but very small, or they are things like tariffs, which have a lot of potential negative economic impacts. And so we can talk about that. We're looking at all those different trade-offs, but the numbers don't add up.
So nice goal, but a few questions about how to get there. I noticed that, one of the things in the first couple of weeks of the administration that has probably gotten dominated the attention on the fiscal side anyway is Elon Musk and his efforts with the so-called Department of Government Efficiency. And so President Trump talked about that last night, introduced Elon Musk to the crowd, and he went through, Trump did, a long list of examples of waste, fraud, and abuse that he says that the Doge group has come up with. Most of them were millions, where he was talking
That's
about
right.
in the millions.
That's right. I was like, the tax cuts are trillions with a T, and the savings are millions with an M. So, yeah, I think everybody is for getting rid of waste, fraud, and abuse. That exercise does need to happen at a certain level. I do think it should happen through Congress, so it can happen legally through a regular budget process. But we do need to go through those things. There's probably a lot of things that need to be cleared out, but we're not even going to get close. We're not even going to be in the ballpark. We're not even playing in the same league in terms of closing the deficit and then addressing the national debt. We are running $1.8 trillion annual every year deficits, the gap between our revenues and expenditures. Last I checked, CBO is projecting we'll be at 1.9 trillion this year. And you just can't close that with a couple million here and there.
No, it's always everybody's favorite way to close the budget is cutting waste, fraud, and abuse,
Right.
or cutting foreign aid, which he's also doing,
Yeah.
or slashing the federal workforce, which he's also doing. But, you combine all of those things, and, as you said, a lot of this is directed at eliminating the cost of various federal agencies by cutting their staff or cutting contracts or that sort of thing. But if you eliminate all of the agents, all federal agencies, including the Pentagon, just zero out
Right.
all discretionary spending, all appropriations, you still wouldn't get to a balanced budget. They're both, you mentioned $1.8 trillion deficit last year. That's about the size of all of these agencies put together.
That's
So
right. Yeah. So
that's
we're not even, yeah, playing small ball.